Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I am going to be your host this evening. Hi. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's get this game going. Hope you've had a great week. Get your team signed up this evening by coming to this website. That is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. When you get to the website, you're going to notice we're looking for a few basic sign-up details from you. That includes a team name, an email address, and then you'll find a drop-down menu in which you can let us know if you are or are not a part of the league. We are wrapping up season 55 of NYC Trivia League. We've got this week, next week, and then that following week is going to be our virtual Tournament of Champions. More about that probably next week sometime. I'll fill you in on all of the specifics, but we very much hope that all of you participate. And if you're not in the league tonight, that's okay too. We want you to play with us. Whatever your commitment level to this game may be, we want you here with us. You could be all bought in. You play with us every week. You're a league team. You could have just stumbled upon this moments ago. Oh, if that's you, hi. Glad you're here. Tonight, we're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Our first 3 topics are going to be question and answer style rounds. And our fourth and final theme of the evening is going to be a picture round. So the majority of the quiz, these question and answer rounds, they're going to work like this. I will ask you a question. As I ask it out loud, it will pop up directly on your virtual answer sheet. So you will be able to see those questions as I'm asking them. Some of your questions may have multiple choice options. The vast majority of your questions this evening are going to be short answer in structure. It is your job as a trivia team to enter in the response that you think is correct. And then please click the button that says submit answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. Yes, there's a countdown timer for all of these questions in the first 3 rounds of the game. Keep an eye out for it. It can catch up on you. So just make sure you click submit answers in time. Let's say you write in an answer and then you realize that it was wrong and you want to change it and you still have some time left on that timer. Please feel free to come in with your new response. Just make sure that you click submit answers again so we receive your updated response. Additionally, let's say you spell something incorrectly. I am able to see what you all put as your responses. So if I think you deserve to get a point, I will see to it that you get that point. If you're just joining us, hi there and welcome. Welcome back to Yellow Mayo. Missed a few weeks of being in Chicago. We're very happy to have you back here tonight. Come on, get your team signed up this evening if you haven't already. The website to come to is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. We are looking for a team name, an email address, and then there's a drop-down menu in which you can let us know if you are or are not a part of the league. Our fourth and final theme of the evening, that is where we're going to switch things up. It'll be time for the picture round. The picture round is structured differently than our first 3 categories, and I am going to walk you all through the specifics of that final round when we get to that point of the quiz. Before we dive into round number 1, I do have 2 simple rules that I kindly ask that you all abide by here this evening. Rule number 1, our most important rule: there is no cheating in trivia. What is cheating? You may be wondering. It's looking the answers up in any way, shape, or form. We are not here to have a Google off. Not interested in what ChatGPT knows. I want to know what you as a human being have retained in your brain, in your lifetime. Do not cheat. Rule number 2, do not give away the answers in the chat. That's it. Love hearing from you all in the chat. Keep it going. It's great. Have a little conversation with me. I'm here alone tonight. Dante, the dog, is here. Maybe he'll make an appearance if he wakes up from his nap. We shall see. With that, everybody, this is your last opportunity to get signed up for tonight's quiz before we dive into round number 1. So come on over to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, and you are going to be joining these teams from our first sign up, the Helsinki Syndrome, down to our most recent team to sign up this evening, Molly Ass. So welcome to those 2 teams and every team in between. So happy to have you all here, and I wish you luck on tonight's quiz. Our first category of the evening, we are talking all about, whales happen to be our first theme of the night. A few weeks ago, we had a well theme. Glad to follow it up with a joke a little while later. Round 1, question 1. Here we go. With a whale as part of its logo, what insurance company was founded in 1868 by former California Governor Leland Stanford? Name that insurance company. I do have an answer for you all for this first question of the game. That insurance company you know better as Pacific Life. Pacific Life is your correct response for number 1. Proving to be a pretty tough start to the quiz, with just 37% of you all getting that one right. Their parent company is Pacific Mutual. As far as I can tell, they never had any sort of name change. So if you put something other than Pacific Life, you didn't get the point. I'm sorry to say. Let's dive into our second question of the evening. What whale species with which of the following biological traits utilize echolocation? Is it baleen whales or toothed whales that can echolocate? A 50-50 question, always a bit of a mind game. Initially, as you all were submitting your answers, we were split essentially right down the middle. But as time went on, several teams changed their answers. And I'm happy to say, for the correct answer, they are toothed whales that use echolocation. Toothed whales, not those filter feeders. Question number 3, whaling is now highly regulated in most countries around the world, but for centuries, a two-flue what kind of weapon was popularly used in whaling to penetrate the outer layer of blubber? That two flu weapon that is something whalers use to stab that blubber. Most of you knew it's a harpoon. A harpoon, your correct response for number three. 81% coming in with the correct answer. Oh, this may be coming in from Nidhogg. There may be a typo there. Appreciate your help there always. Our fourth question. The Tulkun are a fictional species of whale like creatures who have a gland that produces a valuable substance called amrita, as depicted in what 2022 film? Name that movie. Upon a quick search, it is in fact a two flu harpoon. Happy to say we did not have a typo there. Always feels good then when we didn't make a mistake. Your answer for number four, the Tulkun represented in Avatar, The Way of Water. Your correct answer there, Avatar 2. Our next question in this whale themed round, question number five. Like a cassava or galea, what is the fruity name for the protuberance at the top of a beluga whale's head, which houses its organs for echolocation? The scene with the Tulkun was in hour five of Avatar 2, The Way of Water. And Yellow Mayo, I am with you. A huge fan of that movie over here. I have seen it twice. Peter's seen it four times, something like that. I've got an answer for you all for number five. A cassava and galea are both types of melons. You call that lump on a beluga whale a melon. You may also just call your head a melon. I don't know. You might. Question six. Though sometimes mistaken for a type of whale, what species is actually the largest animal in the dolphin family? I know this came up in the chat as part of our game like a month or two ago. So if you were paying attention to the chat, playing with us consistently, you gathered this piece of knowledge. The largest animal in the dolphin family is actually the orca or killer whale. They're dolphins, not technically whales. Orca, your answer for number six. Question number seven. The 2002 movie Whale Rider centers around a 12-year-old girl from what indigenous Polynesian people who has aspirations to become the chief of her tribe? Saw Whale Rider at a drive-in as a double feature with Star Wars. Was it a re-release of Star Wars, I'm guessing? First DVD from Netflix. Love that. Whale Rider is about a young girl who is Maori. Maori is your correct response for number 7. If whales aren't your thing, don't sweat it, everybody. We only have 3 more questions in this round, then we're moving on to something entirely different. Here is question number 8. What waxy gray substance that is found in the alimentary canal of a sperm whale has been used as an agent in perfumes? The possession and trade of this substance is now illegal in many countries. That gray, waxy substance from the bowels of a sperm whale, I'm sorry to say, is not called whale jelly, nor is it called grease or blubber. But if you put ambergris, you got that point. Ambergris is the name there. Pretty tough one, though 47% of you pulled off a correct answer there. Question number 9. What Stranger Things actress portrayed Brendan Fraser's character's daughter in the 2022 movie The Whale? In that movie, The Whale, very upsetting movie. Don't know that I recommend it, though Brendan Fraser was amazing. Sadie Sink plays his daughter, Sadie Sink. And hey, everyone, that one was my hint of the night. If you all follow me on Instagram, you would have known that this was going to come up at some point here this evening. If you don't follow me already, I am over there at Trivia Meredith on Instagram. I give away a hint every time we bring you a new quiz. So the next one coming up 1 week from today, next Wednesday at 8 o'clock Eastern time, we'll be back here and get that hint. Also, super funny that the Helsinki Syndrome saying that they knew ambergris from Futurama. Another team wrote in their answer that they knew ambergris from Bob's Burgers. So y'all learning about whales on television cartoon shows. Our next question and final question of round number 1. A whale's tail is composed of 2 flat horizontal lobes that are called what? A word that's a homonym for an unlikely chance occurrence and a type of flatfish. An unlikely chance occurrence. A flatfish. Also, what you call those horizontal parts of a whale's tail. We got two flukes. Fluke, your answer for number 10. 68% of you got that one correct. And that does bring us to the end of our first round of the quiz. How's it going so far? Let us check in with our standings. Currently, we've got a tie in ninth place with 10th place with 9 points. Strike that, reverse it. You just got gravied. Why not Zoidberg, Jive Turkeys, Team 578 and Team 578, as well as the Helsinki Syndrome. Tied for the lead right now. These teams have perfect scores thus far, 10 for 10. We've got We Drink and We Know Things 12, 17, 22, and 69. Pieced it together, Swearwolves, The Blue Shells, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and Hot Dog Hideout. Great first round to all of those teams. If you're not in the lead currently, don't sweat it. We got 3 rounds left to go here this evening. Let's take a moment to check in with our schedule, because that's the slide I clicked. Our upcoming schedule, folks. I mentioned it moments ago. We do have a quiz 1 week from today. It's going to be September. Very soon, apparently. So it will be Wednesday, September 6th, right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That following Wednesday, it is time for the virtual championship. All are welcome to attend. We will be sending out an invitation via email, commish@nyctrivialeague.com. You're going to hear from him. So that's going to be Wednesday, the 13th. Oh, I got small. The 13th of September. And lastly, a fun announcement. The movie quiz is coming back, everyone. The movie quiz run by the wonderful Chris Mann Nelson will return on Wednesday, the 20th of September. That'll follow up our quiz at 9 o'clock. Hope to see you at all 3 of these events. Let's get into our second round of the evening. Round 2 tonight is in the category of What's Missing? In this round, for each question, you will be given a list of names or titles, and it is your job to fill in the blank with what is missing from the list. Let's get right on in. Here's number 1. What's missing in this initial book trilogy? The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, blank. Fill in that blank. Most teams knew it, not all teams though. That other book in the initial Hunger Games trilogy is called Mockingjay. Mockingjay, your answer there. Question number 2, what's missing from this list of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle names? We've got Leonardo, Michelangelo, Raphael, blank. Most teams knew that final Ninja Turtle who wears a purple bandana fights with a bow staff. It's Donatello. Your correct response for number 2. That new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie is pretty cute. I enjoyed it. Also, did you know that the 1990 live action version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that all of the turtle costumes were actually made by Jim Henson Creature Shop? That is right. You have just been Muppeted! It happened. There are no turtles here, but there's Kermit the Frog sipping tea over there, as well as Bunsen Honeydew looking kind of like a Ninja Turtle. Yeah, you've been Muppeted, everyone. If you're not familiar, you are going to get Muppeted for the rest of season 55 until we introduce some new theme for season 56. To be determined. Last week we had a suggestion of Nickelback. Let me know if you have any other ideas for themers for next season. Always love to hear them. Our next question in this round, number 3. What's missing from this list of First Amendment freedoms? We've got freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly, freedom to petition, blank. I'm sorry to say the answer is not freedom to party, but if you put freedom of the press, you got that answer for number 3. Our fourth question in this What's Missing themed round. What's missing from this list of Pac-Man ghosts? Inky, Blinky, Pinky, blank. Blinky, Inky, Pinky, and a bit of an odd one out in this situation. That last one's name is Clyde. Clyde, your answer there. How'd you do? 53% of you knew this. Others of you mostly trying to rhyme with the others. We got dinkies, slinkies, and winkies galore. Our next question in this round, number 5. What's missing from this list of California Major League Baseball teams? We've got the Dodgers, Athletics, Padres, Giants, and blank. You are correct in thinking that Clyde is the orange ghost in Pac-Man. That other Major League Baseball team from California is the Los Angeles Angels. Angels, your answer for number 5. Our sixth question in this round. What's missing from this list of One Direction members? Harry Styles, Niall Horan, Lewis Tomlinson, Zayn Malik, and blank. Those members of One Direction, Harry Styles, Niall Horan, Lewis Tomlinson, Zayn Malik. I'm sorry to say, not Clyde, but if you put Liam Payne, you got that point for number 6. Question number 7. What's missing on this list of clue weapons? We got the knife, candlestick, wrench, lead pipe, revolver. What else? We've had quite a few near socials here this evening, including this one. Special shout out to the team who had a funny spelling error here. Your correct answer is not robe, but rope. Don't worry, team that put robe. I recognize that as a spelling error. You're going to get that point. The rope is your answer. 3 more questions in this What's Missing themed round. Here's number 8. What's missing from this list of 4 corners states? Arizona, Utah, Colorado, blank. It would be cool to go to the 4 corners. That's neat that you've been there, Yellow Mayo. Those 4 states that come together are Arizona, Utah, Colorado, and New Mexico is the 4th. Question number 9. What's missing from this list of the 4 most recent Academy Award winners for Best Picture? Everything Everywhere All at Once, Coda, Nomadland, blank. A 2019 movie winning the award in early 2020, right before the world shut down. That movie is Parasite. Parasite, your correct answer for number 9. And that brings us to our final question in round number 2. What's missing from this list of golf majors? The US Open, the Open, the PGA Championship, and blank. That other major championship is the Masters tournament. Your correct answer for number 10. That does bring us to the end of round number 2 and the halfway point of our quiz. Let's check in with our standings. So we've got a tie for 13th place with 17 points. McClunky, Barb's on Tour 2, the Book Club, and Jive Turkeys. Tied in 8th with 18 points, Werewolves, Why Not Zoidberg, Team 578, Team 570, and Hot Dog Hideout. In 6th place, we have a tie with 19 points. We Drink and We Know Things 22 and the Blue Shells. And continuing to be tied for the lead, we've got 5 teams that have perfect scores 20 for 20. We Drink and We Know Things 12, 17, and 69. Pieced it together, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Hey everyone, did you know we do private events and we would absolutely love to work with you? We host private events in person. We host them virtually. We do hybrid events if that's what you're looking for. We can come into your office space to host for you and your coworkers, or maybe you want to do something off-site at a bar or restaurant. So we can do that too. We also host events for individuals like birthday parties, baby showers. We want to be a part of it. We could be a part of your wedding if you're getting married. Think about it. Reach out to me, Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com. It would be our pleasure to put together a customized game in whatever format you're looking for. So once again, reach out to me, Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com. Round 3 this evening is in the category of acronyms and initialisms. Acronyms and initialisms. Let's do it. Round 3, question 1. What 7-letter acronym is used to refer to the security measure used by websites to determine whether the user is human? The T in the acronym stands for Turing, named for noted mathematician Alan Turing. Okay, before I tell you the letters within this acronym, it stands for Completely Automated Public Turing Test to Tell Computers and Humans Apart, or more commonly known as a CAPTCHA. CAPTCHA is your answer for number 1. Question number 2. What television channel, specializing in home shopping, was founded in 1986 in Westchester, Pennsylvania? In 2017, this network's parent company acquired its primary competitor, the Home Shopping Network. Known for providing customers with quality, value, and convenience, that network is better known as QVC. Question number 3 in this acronyms and initialisms round. Marco Royce, Eden Azar, and Sam Kerr have all appeared on various covers of what video game franchise with an acronym in its title? Marco Royce, Eden Hazard, and Sam Kerr are all professional soccer players. That game is FIFA. FIFA is your correct answer for question number 3. Question number 4. Whose 2020 album YHLQMDLG is an initialism for a phrase that translates to English as I do whatever I want? In English, I do whatever I want. The album by Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny, your answer for number 4. 43% of you all got that one right. Our 5th question in acronyms and initialisms. What phrase makes up the CR in the initialism PCR, notably used in medical testing to detect genetic materials from a specific organism, such as a virus? An initialism that certainly has become part of our common parlance, though this is a tricky one. It looks as though I'm not alone in having never actually looked up what PCR stood for until this question here. That CR stands for chain reaction. Chain reaction, 31% of you all did get that one right, which is 17 teams here this evening. So I salute you, those 17 teams. Question 6. In the 1970s, the United States and the Soviet Union signed a series of treaties aimed at arms reduction, known by what flavorful sounding acronym? It stands for Strategic Arms Limitation Talks. You know it better as SALT. SALT, your answer for number 6. Question number 7. In economics, EBITDA is a measure of a company's profitability that stands for earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and what a word, defined as the paying off of a debt over time in installments. What is that A word? meaning paying off a debt over time in installments. That word is amortization. Amortization, your answer for number 7. Three more questions in this round, then we're diving into the picture round, our final category of the evening. Here's number 8. Standing for Black American Princesses, the 1997 buddy comedy Baps co-starred Natalie Desselle and what Oscar-winning actress as a waitress named Nissy? Though critically panned, the film starred this acclaimed actress and has gained popularity as a cult classic. That Oscar-winning actress who played Nissy in Baps. It's Halle Berry, everyone. Halle Berry, your correct answer for number 8. Our 9th question in this round. The acronym FAST is a mnemonic that stands for facial drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulties, and time, which are factors to consider when assessing someone who has suffered what affliction? I'm happy to say that nearly every team is aware that those are all signs of a stroke. Stroke, your answer for number 9. And our final question of this round. Serving the cities of San Francisco, Oakland, and San Jose, the BART is a rapid transit system whose letters BA stand for what 2 words? We did it, everyone. For the first time this game, right as we head into our final category of the evening, we have our first social. Well done. You all knew that. BA in BART stands for Bay Area. Let's check in with our standings as we head into our final category of the evening. Tied in 16th place with 24, Brusual Suspects, Luke Ass, Avis and Bobo, the Nandoiest Nando, and Chi-Chi's Forever. Tied in 13th with 25, Molly Ass, Barb's on Tour 2, Winning is Overrated. Tied in 10th with 26, Werewolves, Team 578 and Team 570. 8, tied in 7th with 27, the Book Club, Why Not Zoidberg, and the Blue Shells. Tied in 5th with 29, We Drink and We Know Things 17 and 22, and tied for the lead. These 4 teams continue to have perfect scores. 30 for 30, We Drink and We Know Things 12 and 69, Pieced It Together, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Briefly before we get into our final round tonight, I tried to bring this up earlier, but clicked on the wrong thing. Our standings. It is our 12th week here. So this is where our top 10 teams in the league stand going into this week. In first place, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Also doing great this evening. And coming into that 10th spot, we've got the Rubber Yolks. Well done to these teams. If you're not in the mix there, check out a full list of standings to see how it's going for your team at nyctrivialeague.com/standings. These are just the top top 7 scores for these teams. So if you had a bum week or missed a game or two, don't worry. It could end up helping you out here. Get rid of those zeros. Let's get into our final round of the evening, the picture round. We're talking all about movies and TV series based on books. In this round, you are going to see 10 images that are stills from a movie or a TV series that are based on a book. It is your job to name the movie or TV series based on the images that you see. Please make sure that you put your answers in the correct order. You're going to see 10 numbered blanks. You're going to have 5 minutes to work on this round, after which point we'll come back together, go over the correct answers for this picture round, and then move into our final question of the night, the tiebreaker question. And with that, everybody, best of luck. 5 minutes on the clock. Please name these movies or TV shows that are based on books. We are halfway through this here picture round. We're looking for the name of the movie or TV show that's based on a book. You've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. We'll see how you did, and then we're going to move on to that tiebreaker. Good luck, everyone. Here comes your countdown timer, everybody. If you have not submitted your responses just yet, now would be an excellent time to make sure that you do so. It's coming your way. I've got some answers for you all for the picture round this evening. Movies and TV shows based on books. Image number one, that is a still from the series Daisy Jones and the Six. Number two, that is from the series Heartstopper. Number three, that is a still from the movie Carol. Number four is a still from the TV series Silo. Number five is Mean Girls, which everybody got right. Image number six is a still from Box Trolls. Box Trolls, your answer there. Image number seven, that is a still from Good Omens. Image number eight, here I am as Florence Pugh. It's Oppenheimer. Image number nine, this was the TV series version of Fahrenheit 451. And image number 10, this made for TV movie, I guess, or made for Amazon movie, if you call that TV. It's called Red, White, and Royal Blue. The pen is Royal Blue. How'd you do? It was a tough round, everyone. Mean Girls, obviously our easiest one. 76% was a social. That was everyone who submitted, got it right. The toughest ones here, we've got a tie between Silo and Heartstopper. Tricky, tricky. We do have one more question here this evening, your tiebreaker. As always, the tiebreaker is going to have a number as an answer, and your goal in placing your response to that tiebreaker is to guess as closely as you can to the correct number. So that means you can guess over or under. It is not RIP Bob Barker, Price is Right rules, not Price is Right rules here tonight. So give us your best guess. Here's your question. In what year was the Ray Bradbury novel Fahrenheit 451 first published? Fahrenheit 451 was first published in the year 1953. 1953, your correct response for today's tiebreaker. In the event that you were a part of a tie and your team ended up in the top 15 or so teams, keep an eye out for the results of the tiebreaker over on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League. We will find out how you all did here this evening based on that tiebreaker. Also, reminder everybody, we will be back 1 week from today. That is Wednesday, the 6th of September at 8 o'clock Eastern Time at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. We're so grateful that you all have played with us here this evening. If you're able to donate, tips are always very much appreciated. We love bringing you all brand new, fresh content every single Wednesday. Show some love if you can. Let's head on over to the winner's circle. Tonight, we got some ties as per usual, finishing up the game in a tie for 16th place with 30 points. We Drink and We Know Things 12. Brusual Suspects, McClunky, Chi-Chi's Forever, and the Question Marks. Tied in 13th with 31 points, J&J, the Nandoiest Nando, and Why Not Zoidberg. Tied in 12th, all alone in 12th with 32, the Helsinki Syndrome. Tied in 9th with 33, We Drink We Know Things 17 and 69, as well as Avis and Bobo. Tied in 7th with 35 points, Barb's on Tour 2, and the Book Club. Tied in 4th place with 36 points, Swearwolves, Team 578 and Team 578. In 3rd place this evening with 37 points, congratulations go to the Blue Shells. In 2nd tonight with 38, Pieced It Together. And our winners tonight, the only team to finish up with a perfect score, 40 for 40, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Congratulations. Thank you all again for being here. I have been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Thank you to Peter for helping to put together this quiz here this evening. Thank you to our writing team as well. A big thanks to Cullen for making this quiz possible, and to Murr and the rest of the team with Rizio for creating the software that you all played the game on tonight. See you 1 week from today, everybody. Until then, be well. We appreciate